Hey everybody, welcome back to Electric Cafe. My name is Tim Humphrey. This video is a review on the last 20 albums that I reviewed. Just an overview and just for fun, I put them in order of my rating from least liked to most liked. And please don't compare them to each other because they are different genres. I don't compare different genres, but I always think it's fun at the end just to put them in order of least to most liked, and just recap them real quick at the end of the 2 weeks. There was actually 22 albums that I reviewed in this last couple weeks, 20 that I planned, and then one carryover from last week, and then one that a subscriber recommended that I wanted to check out, that I added to this week because I'm going with a different plan of genres for the next 20, the next month anyways. I'm going to be focused on different genre, going with some new age, some Japanese music, a little bit of space music, avant-garde music, ambient music, a little bit of prog rock in there, even a little bit of jazz fusion and all kinds of different styles with my next focus week. So look for that video next. But this is a recap of the last 22 records that I reviewed. In 22nd place is, I don't have it here with me. It's in fact, I don't own it. It was with a score of a 48 out of 100 was Delirium's 1997 album Karma. Also, number 21 was Transvision Vamp. I gave this album from 1988 called Pop Art. I gave it a 56 out of 100, which was a pretty good rating on my rating system. In 20th place was Silent Circles, a 1985 album. Number one album it's called. Gave it a 57 out of 100. Also with the 57 out of 100 was Nick Hayward's 1983 debut album called North of a Miracle. And also tied with a 57 was the Motel's third album called All for One from 1984. And then in 16th place, Fiction Factory's first album, their second album called Another Story. Gave it a 62 out of 100. Excuse me, I forgot to mention one that I don't actually physically have here, but Midnight Oil, I gave a 58 out of 100. The album, it was their third album called Place Without a Postcard from 1981. I gave that a 58 out of 100. If you'd like to see any of these reviews, the full reviews, just look in the playlists and you'll see them in the playlists. And then in 16th place, I gave the Fiction Factory 62 out of 100. In 15th place, gave the Fix their third album called Phantoms. Gave it a 62 out of 100 also. In 14th place, Depeche Mode's 2001 album called Exciter from 66 out of 100. I gave that score. In 13th place, Big Country's debut album, The Crossing. Gave it a 67 out of 100. Also with a 67 out of 100, Dolly's Car. The album is called The Waking Hour, which is Peter Murphy from Bauhaus and Mick Carnes from Japan. In 11th place was Fad Gadget's album called Gag. Gave it a 69 out of 100. And then the top 10 for the week, albums reviewed. Number 10, Blamage's 1984 album called Mange To, I believe it's called. This is their second album from 1984. In ninth place was, I don't have it here, it was the Beloved Happiness, their 1990 album. Gave it a 72 out of 100. In 8th place, Psychic TV's 1990 album, Towards the Infinite Beat, 73 out of 100. In 7th place, I don't have it here with me, it's The Does 1989 album called Mind Bomb. Also gave that a 73. In sixth place, Concrete Blonde's 1990 album, Bloodletting, which was I gave a 74 out of 100. And then the top 5 of the week, Talking Heads, More Songs About Buildings and Food, 75 out of 100. I also gave Gang of Fours album Solid Gold a 75 out of 100 as well. And then Can's Tajo Majo, I gave a 76 out of 100 from 1971, their third album. And then in second place is Talk Talk's 1984 album, It's My Life, with a very strong 78 out of 100. And then my top album of the last 2 weeks, Ministries, The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste, gave it an 80 out of 100. The only album that made it into the 80s out of the last 22. Very strong album, a genre classic. Their fourth album, originally from 1989, I believe, right? Or 1990, 1989. Yeah, so that's my last 2 weeks of review. A lot of good albums, a lot of combination of different genres. Everything from synth pop to rock to industrial to krautrock to ambient, new wave, synth pop, alternative rock, acid house was in there, a little bit of goth in there, a little bit of punk in there, a little bit of Euro disco in there, a little bit of down tempo, all different kinds of styles of music. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed some of those reviews. If you're interested in checking the full review, just check in the playlist. You'll see their videos. I place them under their own genres. So, if you're looking for Nick Hayward, for example, he's in synth pop, and hopefully it'll be an easy correlation to where you can find the artists in the playlist that they're under. Hopefully it makes sense. But yeah, hopefully you'll be along for the next month and my focus review month on new age albums. All right, thanks so much.